punch landed square on Aaron's jaw, sending him sprawling across the gravel parking lot of the old diner on Route 66, blood trickling from his split lip as the crowd of locals jeered. "Faggot freak!" his twin brother Ethan snarled, towering over him with fists clenched. The golden boy of their small Arizona town finally snapping in front of everyone. Aaron wiped the blood away, staring up at the brother who looked just like him but felt worlds apart, whispering through gritted teeth. "You think hitting me makes you straight, Ethan? Or just proves you're the one who's sick?" Aaron had always known the desert heat amplified everything. Anger, secrets, love. Growing up in the dusty sprawl of Mesa, Arizona, where cacti stood like silent sentinels and the sun baked secrets into the earth, the twins were inseparable until they weren't. Ethan was the adored one. Star quarterback, prom king, the guy every girl wanted and every guy envied. Aaron, he was the quiet artist, the one who sketched sunsets instead of throwing touchdowns, the one whispered about in church basements. "Poor kids got issues," folks said, shaking their heads. But no one ever asked why Ethan always defended him so fiercely, until that night at the diner. It started innocently enough, or so Aaron thought. He'd come out to their family 2 years ago at 26, after years of hiding. Their parents, devout Mormons who'd moved from Utah for Dad's job at the copper mine, took it like a death sentence. Mom cried for days. Dad quoted scripture about abomination. Ethan, though, he hugged Aaron tight, said, "You're my brother, man. Nothing changes that." But things did change. Ethan's friends started ribbing him. "Your twin's a queer? Must run in the family." Ethan laughed it off at first, but Aaron saw the cracks. The way his brother's smile tightened, the late-night beers turning into benders. That fateful evening, Aaron was at the diner with his boyfriend, Jamie, a sweet guy from Phoenix he'd met at an art gallery. Jamie was everything Aaron needed. Kind, funny, with a laugh that cut through the desert silence like rain. They were holding hands under the table when Ethan's crew rolled in, fresh from a tailgate party. Ethan spotted them, his face darkening like a monsoon cloud. "What the hell, Aaron? You bringing that shit here?" he bellowed, slamming his beer down. The diner fell silent. Aaron stood, heart pounding. "Ethan, this is Jamie. We're just eating." But Ethan, fueled by whiskey and whispers, lunged forward. The punch came next and the world spun. As Aaron lay there, tasting copper, memories flooded back. Childhood in their split-level house, sharing a room with bunk beds and superhero posters. Ethan always on top, literally and figuratively. They'd sneak out to the arroyo, building forts from mesquite branches, dreaming of escaping Mesa. "We'll go to LA, be stars," Ethan would say. Aaron dreamed of painting the Hollywood sign, Ethan of acting under it. But high school split them. Ethan with cheerleaders, Aaron with his sketchbook and secret crushes on boys in gym class. Jamie helped Aaron up that night, brushing gravel from his jacket. "We gotta go," Jamie whispered, eyes wide with fear. But Aaron couldn't leave without confronting it. "Why, Ethan? Why now?" His twin's face twisted. "Regret? Rage? Because you're ruining everything. Everyone thinks I'm like you." The crowd murmured agreement, but Aaron saw the lie in Ethan's eyes. That was the first crack in the facade. They didn't speak for weeks. Aaron threw himself into his art, painting canvases of fractured mirrors reflecting twin faces. One smiling, one shattered. Jamie supported him, their relationship deepening amid the chaos. Late nights in Aaron's tiny apartment above the art supply store, they'd talk about dreams. Jamie wanted to open a bookstore. Aaron to exhibit in New York. "You're stronger than him," Jamie said one evening, tracing Aaron's bruise with gentle fingers. Their kisses were soft at first, then urgent, a balm against the world's cruelty. But whispers grew. At the mine, Dad's co-workers joked about the gay twin. Mom prayed louder at dinner. Ethan, meanwhile, doubled down on his straight persona, dating every girl in sight, partying harder. Aaron heard rumors. Ethan crashing his truck after a bender, fighting at bars. One night, Aaron's phone rang at 2 a.m. "Aaron? It's me." Ethan's voice slurred. I messed up." Aaron drove to the motel on the town's edge, finding Ethan slumped against the door, reeking of bourbon. "What happened?" Aaron asked, helping him inside. Ethan collapsed on the bed, tears streaming. "I hit on this guy at the bar. Thought no one would see. But, God, Aaron, what if I'm... He trailed off, sobbing. Aaron's heart stopped. The adored straight twin. Hiding? Ethan, it's okay. You can tell me. But Ethan shoved him away. No, I'm not like you. You're the sick one. He stormed out, leaving Aaron reeling. The next day, Aaron confided in Jamie. My brother's gay too? Or bi? And he's projecting all this hate on me? Jamie held him. Families are complicated. But you deserve better. Their love bloomed in secret moments. Picnics in the Superstition Mountains, stargazing where no one judged. Aaron painted Jamie, nude, vulnerable, beautiful. This is us, he said, unveiling it. Jamie's eyes misted. I love you, Aaron. Yet conflict brewed. Ethan's girlfriend, Sarah, a former cheerleader, confronted Aaron at the grocery store. Stay away from him. You're poisoning his mind. Aaron laughed bitterly. Me? Ask him about the motel. Sarah's face paled. Betrayal sparked. High Trail loomed. At the annual town rodeo, Ethan announced his engagement to Sarah. A desperate bid for normalcy. Aaron attended, Jamie by his side. But as fireworks lit the sky, Ethan pulled Aaron aside. I can't do this. I love someone else. Aaron's breath caught. Who? Ethan glanced at the crowd, then whispered. A guy from Phoenix. Met him online. The revelation shattered Aaron. All the years of Ethan's defense, the punch, it was self-hate. Why hide? Why hurt me? Ethan gripped his arm. Because if I admit it, everything falls apart. Dad, Mom, the town. They adore me as the straight one. Aaron pulled away. And I'm the sacrifice? The sick one. Tears fell. No more, Ethan. Tell the truth, or lose me forever. The rodeo lights faded as Aaron stormed off, leaving Ethan in the dust cloud of bucking broncos and cheering crowds. Jamie found him by the fence, face buried in hands. What did he say? Jamie asked, wrapping an arm around Aaron's waist. Aaron leaned into him, the scent of leather and popcorn mixing with his turmoil. He's been lying to everyone, including himself, and I've been the scapegoat. Back home, Aaron couldn't sleep. The twins' bond, once unbreakable, now felt like a noose. He remembered summers at Lake Powell, boating with their parents, Ethan cannonballing into the water, while Aaron sketched the red rocks. You're my mirror, bro, Ethan used to say. But mirrors reflect truth, and Ethan's was distorted. Days blurred into tension. Aaron's art suffered. His brushes dragged like weights. Jamie suggested therapy. You can't carry his secrets. They found a counselor in Phoenix, a kind woman named Dr. Ruiz, who specialized in LGBTQ plus families. Internalized homophobia is a beast, she said in their first session. Aaron nodded, but his mind raced to Ethan. Meanwhile, Ethan's facade cracked further. Sarah noticed his distractions, the late nights working, the deleted texts. One evening, she rifled through his phone, finding messages from Mark. Explicit, yearning. Who's this? She confronted him in their apartment. Ethan froze. Just a friend. But Sarah wasn't fooled. A friend you call, babe? You're cheating with a guy. Ethan broke down. It's not like that. I love you, but I don't know who I am. Sarah slapped him, tears streaming. You used me as a cover? While your brother's out there taking the heat. She packed her bags, slamming the door. Word spread like wildfire in Mesa. Small towns thrive on scandal. By morning, the mind buzzed. Ethan's queer too? Twins both sick. Dad called a family meeting, face thunderous. What's this nonsense about you, Ethan? The living room felt like a courtroom. Mom clutched her rosary. Dad paced. Aaron sat quietly, Jamie waiting outside. Ethan arrived, disheveled, eyes red. It's true, he admitted, voice breaking. I've been seeing a guy. I'm bisexual, I think. Dad exploded. No son of mine. Aaron was bad enough, but you? The one we pinned our hopes on. Mom wailed. Aaron intervened. Dad, it's not a choice. And Ethan's not bad. Neither am I. But Dad turned on Aaron. You infected him. With your lifestyle. The words stung like scorpions. Ethan defended Aaron for once. No, Dad. This is me. I've hidden it forever. Afraid of this. The room erupted in shouts, accusations. Mom begged them to pray. Dad stormed out. In the aftermath, Aaron and Ethan talked alone on the porch, stars twinkling above the saguaros. "I'm sorry," Ethan whispered. "For the punch, the hate. I was scared." Aaron sighed. "I get it. But you betrayed me. Let them call me sick while you played straight." Ethan nodded. "I thought if I was the good twin, it'd protect us both." "Stupid." Huh. Their reconciliation was tentative. Ethan broke things off with Mark, too raw to pursue. Sarah forgave enough to stay friends, but the engagement died. Aaron's relationship with Jamie deepened. They planned a trip to San Francisco, symbol of freedom. "Let's get away from this dust," Jamie said, booking tickets. Aaron painted a new series, twins merging into one shadow, emerging whole. But betrayal lurked. Unbeknownst to Aaron, Ethan had confided in an old friend, Tyler, the town bully who'd egged on the diner fight. Tyler, nursing his own resentments, twisted the story. At a bar, he blabbed, "Ethan's the real freak. Been gay all along, using Sarah as beard." Rumors morphed. Ethan had turned Aaron, or vice versa. The town turned vicious. Graffiti on Aaron's apartment. Twin fags out. Dad's job suffered. Co-workers shunned him. Aaron confronted Ethan. "Who'd you tell?" Ethan confessed about Tyler. "I trusted him." Aaron's anger boiled. "Trusted? After what he did to me?" The brothers fought, words sharper than fists. "You're still hiding, letting others fight your battles," Aaron yelled. Ethan retorted, "At least I'm trying. You just ran to your boyfriend." Jamie pulled Aaron back from the brink. "He's hurting too. Forgive, but set boundaries." In therapy, Dr. Ruiz mediated a joint session. "Secrets poison families," she said. Ethan opened up about childhood confusion, crushes on boys suppressed by dad's expectations. Aaron shared his pain of being the out one. Tears flowed. Hugs followed. Romance rekindled hope. Jamie proposed a quiet ceremony in the mountains, but Aaron hesitated. With family like this? Yet Ethan's support grew. He attended Pride events in Phoenix incognito, learning. One night he met Alex, a barista with a warm smile. "This feels right," Ethan told Aaron later. High trio peaked at Thanksgiving. Dad invited them, but tensions simmered. Midway through dinner, Dad announced, "I've been thinking, if both my boys, maybe I was wrong." Mom nodded tearfully, but then Tyler crashed the door, drunk and raging. "You twins ruined my life. My sister's with Sarah now, blaming me." He lunged at Ethan with a bottle. Aaron tackled Tyler, protecting his brother. Chaos ensued. Police called. Tyler arrested. In the hospital, bandaging cuts, Dad hugged them both. "I'm sorry. For everything." The family began healing. Winter in Arizona brought rare chills, mirroring the frost thawing in the twins' relationship. Aaron and Ethan spent evenings rebuilding, hiking the trails of Camelback Mountain, talking truths under the vast sky. "Remember when we thought we could conquer the world?" Ethan asked, breathless at the summit. Aaron smiled. "We still can. Together." Their bond, forged in fire, felt stronger. Jamie's presence anchored Aaron. They moved in together, transforming the apartment into a haven of books and canvases. Intimate nights deepened their connection. Whispers of forever amid tangled sheets. "Marry me," Jamie said one dawn, ring in hand. Aaron's yes was tearful, joyous. They planned a small wedding in Sedona's Red Rocks, inviting family cautiously. Ethan dove into self-discovery. With Alex, he explored Phoenix's gay scene, bars, support groups. "It's liberating," he confided to Aaron. But shadows lingered. Tyler's arrest sparked backlash. Some townsfolk boycotted Dad's mind shifts, calling the family perverts. Mom joined PFLAG, surprising everyone. "I love my sons," she declared at a meeting. Conflict resurfaced when Ethan faced a choice. Alex wanted to go public. Ethan balked. "The town isn't ready." Alex pressed. "Are you?" Their argument echoed Aaron's past pains. Aaron advised, "Don't repeat my mistakes. Own it." Ethan did, posting a photo with Alex on social media. Captions: "This is me. Proud." Likes poured in from unexpected allies. But hate comments stung. "Adored twin falls. Both sick now." Betrayal hit hardest from within. "Dad, struggling with acceptance. Slipped at work. My boys are confused, but we're fixing it. Word reached Aaron via a coworker. Hurt, he confronted Dad. Fixing? Like we're broken. Dad broke down. I'm trying, son. Old habits. The exchange was raw, emotional, generations clashing, but bridging. Romance flourished amid turmoil. Aaron and Jamie's wedding approached. Ethan as best man, rehearsing toasts. To my brother, who taught me courage. But on the eve, disaster struck. Sarah, still bitter, leaked old texts from Ethan, proving his bisexuality predated their relationship. Media frenzy. Local news dubbed it twin deception scandal. Reporters swarmed Mesa. Aaron's world spun. Why now, Sarah? He demanded over the phone. Revenge? On Ethan. Sarah sobbed. He lied to me. You all did. The betrayal cut deep. Friend turned foe. Wedding postponed. Aaron spiraled. Is love worth this pain? He asked Jamie, curled on the couch. Jamie held him. Yes, we're worth it. Ethan faced the storm head-on. In a press interview, small-town style at the diner, he owned his story. I hid because I was scared. Hurt my brother, my ex. But no more secrets. The town divided. Some shunned, others supported. A local LGBTQ+ group rallied, organizing a vigil. High Treo erupted at the rescheduled wedding. Under Sedona's vortexes, guests gathered, family, friends, even allies from the vigil. But protesters arrived, Tyler's cronies chanting slurs. Ethan stood firm, shielding the ceremony. This is love. Back off. Police intervened. Vows exchanged amid chaos. Aaron and Jamie kissed, rings gleaming. I do, they whispered, tears mixing with smiles. Post-wedding, healing began. Dad attended therapy with them. I was wrong. You're my sons. Perfect as is. Mom baked rainbow cookies. Ethan and Alex moved to Phoenix, starting fresh. Aaron's art boomed. Galleries called. Yet deeper emotions surfaced. Aaron forgave Sarah in a heartfelt letter. Pain breeds pain. Let's end it. She replied apologetically, attending a family barbecue months later. The twins' journey taught humanity. Secrets erode souls, but truth liberates. In quiet moments, Aaron reflected on the desert's resilience, blooming after storms. Spring painted Arizona in wildflowers, symbolizing renewal for the twins. Aaron's marriage to Jamie thrived. They adopted a rescue dog, naming him Phoenix for rebirth. Mornings started with coffee on the patio, planning adventures, road trips to the Grand Canyon, dreams of kids someday. You're my rock, Aaron told Jamie, nuzzling his neck. Their love, once hidden, now shown openly. Ethan flourished in Phoenix. With Alex, he co-founded a support group for questioning youth. If I'd had this growing up, he mused. Alex's steady presence grounded him. Date nights at jazz clubs, weekend getaways to the coast. I love you, Ethan said freely now, no shadows. Family bonds mended slowly. Holidays became inclusive. Pride flags at Christmas, open discussions at dinners. Dad volunteered at PFLAG. Mom read books on allyship. We're learning, Dad admitted during a hike. Aaron hugged him. That's enough. But life's drama didn't end. A year later, Tyler sued for assault. From the wedding scuffle, courtroom tension revived old wounds. Ethan testified, I protected my family from hate. Aaron corroborated, voice steady. The judge dismissed, citing self-defense. Victory felt bittersweet, reminder of battles fought. In quieter times, Aaron pondered the title of their saga. The adored straight twin unmasked, the sick one vindicated. No one had asked who hid secrets, assuming Aaron the outlier. But Ethan's internal war proved otherwise. We both hid, Ethan confessed over beers. You came out first, braver than me. Romance endured tests. Jamie's job transferred to New York. Aaron hesitated. Leave Arizona? Our roots. But Jamie encouraged, roots travel. Let's chase your art dreams. They moved, settling in Brooklyn. Aaron's exhibitions sold out. Paintings of twins, deserts, love. Critics raved. Raw, emotional Americana. Ethan visited often, Alex in tow. Double dates in Central Park, laughing at old stories. Remember the diner punch? Ethan joked. Aaron smirked. How could I forget? Started it all. Betrayal scars faded, replaced by growth. Sarah remarried, sending wedding invites. Friends? Her note read. Aaron attended, closure complete. The story's climax had passed, but humanity lingered. Aaron mentored young artists sharing his tale. Embrace your truth. It saves lives. One mentee, a teen like he once was, came out safely thanks to him. In a poignant twist, Dad passed unexpectedly. A heart attack in the mine. At the funeral, eulogies poured. He evolved, loved fiercely. Aaron and Ethan stood united, scattering ashes in the arroyo of their youth. He tried, Aaron whispered. Ethan nodded. That's what matters. Years on, the twins thrived separately yet connected. Aaron and Jamie adopted twins, irony not lost. Our little mirrors, Aaron said, watching them play. Ethan proposed to Alex in Sedona, under the same rocks. Full circle, he told Aaron. The ending was humane, not fairy tale perfect, but real. Pain shaped them, but love redeemed. In America's vast landscape, from Arizona dust to New York lights, they found belonging. No more hiding, only living. As Aaron painted his final canvas, a family portrait, flaws and all, he smiled. Secrets buried, truths bloomed. The desert taught resilience, life, forgiveness.